Welcome to the Kill Count. My name is Luigi, and today we'll be talking about The Experiment, directed by Ape Monk. The experiment is about an experiment that goes terribly wrong, so the experiment escapes and kills some people. Anyways, the experiment is a pretty okay Ape Monk movie. It has its ups and downs, but still, overall, it's a pretty okay movie. Anyways, enough talking, cause we gotta get to the kills. The movie begins with some scientists trying to inject some serum to some test subject. And when one of the scientists injects the serum into the test subject, it goes horribly wrong, making the test subject some crystal monster. And the crystal monster kills these 4 scientists, the first one by getting his head snapped, and the second one by getting his face eaten. Anyways, the last 2 scientists try to escape, but... poor Carrie. Now she's gonna get her face eaten. Don't worry, because the crystal monster is here, about to avenge Carrie. The crystal monster beats down the last scientist and then eats him. Yeah. Anyways, then it cuts to the news where the news reporter explains everything that I just said. So, yeah, next scene. Anyways, then it cuts to a kid named Tim that discovers a scientist's dead body. Dang. But then Tim starts to hear someone, so he goes in and checks it out, and then he gets attacked by the crystal monster. Anyways, they fight for a bit, and then Tim hides in his house. And then the crystal monster tries to find Tim, but he can't, so the crystal monster leaves.
He's gone. Gotta call the cops.
Anyways, when the cop arrives, Tim tells him how the crystal monster stabbed him in the arm. He also says how the crystal monster is in the cop course, so the cop goes there.
Oh my god. Look at all these dead bodies. It's just like they said on the news.
Uh-oh, it's a crystal monster. Anyways, the cop tries to shoot the crystal monster, but it's no use. Then the crystal monster eats him alive. Anyways, then the crystal monster leaves and goes after Timmy. Anyways, they fight for a bit, and then Tim decides that he needs to trick the crystal monster. Anyways, he goes to the forest with the crystal monster chasing him, and apparently the crystal monster is very bad at Gorilla Tag. Anyways, that makes the crystal monster mad, and then, oh, he fell. But the crystal monster is still alive, so Tim finishes him off. Anyways, then it comes to the news where Tim explains how we killed the crystal monster. And, yeah, I guess that's the end.
Well, there you have it, everybody. And truly happy ending.
Well, you can say that again. Oh, wait a minute, why is the movie still going? Yep, turns out this movie was just beginning. Yep, turns out an acid monster is here, so Tim has to run. Anyways, Tim goes to the basement, hides behind some boxes, but unfortunately he knocks something over so the acid monster sees him. They have a short little fight scene, and then Tim escapes. Anyways, Tim goes in the canyons and tries to find an expert so they can explain what that thing was. And luckily for Tim, there's an expert, Ryan Canyons, and the expert tells him everything that he needs to know about the acid monster. Anyways, the expert tells a story about these 2 builders who were playing around in Pyramid.
Man, planning these pyramids are fun. Oh, wait. What is that?
Oh, that's just the acid monster, and he wants you. Anyways, the 2 builders run, but unfortunately one of them betrays the other. Well, not betrayed, but like left the other. Anyways, the builder dies. And that was also the end of the story. Wow, very short. Oh look, the acid monster is here, ready to play. Anyways, as Tim is getting tortured right now, the expert saves Tim and gets killed, unfortunately.
No! What the hell? What's wrong with you? I just found someone that I got along with, and you take him away from me.
Dang, that was a strong punch. Anyways, a little chasing happens, and Tim goes to the forest and calls the cops. Tim tries to explain the whole situation, but unfortunately the cops think it's just another prank call. So yeah, Tim, you're on your own. Anyways, another fight/chasing happens. Anyways, Tim kills the acid monster by throwing him in the water, which was his weakness. Anyways, then it cuts back again to the news where they basically explain how Tim killed the acid monster and stuff, and yeah.
And Tim over here, again killing a dangerous creature. Also killed
Sigma Man.
Also killed
Sigma Man.
Anyways, then it ends with Tim deciding that he wants to get a cheeseburger. So yeah, that's a pretty funny ending. Wait a minute, why is the movie still going? Oh great, we're not done. Alright. But anyways, it's one of the scientists from the beginning, but they're a zombie. Anyways, Tim and the zombie fight for a while. And then Tim realizes that he's gonna kill the zombie scientist the same way he killed the crystal monster. Anyways, I'm gonna add that zombie scientist into the kill count. Well, a separate kill count because now there's lots of zombie scientists. And of course, they're all after Tim. And they're all very angry. Anyways, a little chasing happens. And when we all thought Tim was cooked, a guy saves him. Also, none of the zombie scientists died from the gunshots, so yeah.
Oh god, I think they bit me. They were scratching me. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Who are you, actually?
Yeah, so we don't know his name, but he says that he's been researching about this stuff for a while now. But he does know how to stop all of this. Like, there's a bomb in the concourse and need to set it off or something, then yeah. But before they do that, Tim needs to finish eating his delicious burger. Anyways, meanwhile in the basement, this mad scientist is mad because someone knocked something over. And that someone was Tim. Anyways, this mad scientist wants to bring this monster to life. And the mad scientist tells the monster to destroy all the monkeys in the world.
Whoa! There, we don't want to process this, right? Now. Yes, go.
Well, that was weird. Anyways, Tim and Purple Sweater Guy, and yes, I'm calling him Purple Sweater Guy. Anyways, they go to Tim's house to get that hamburger, but unfortunately, the monster is here. Anyways, a little fight scene happens, and that Purple Sweater Guy shoots a monster. That doesn't kill him, but makes him go back to basement.
Shot me. Oh, crap. Ew. Oh, crap. Get back.
Uh-oh, this is bad for the mad scientist. Oh, never mind, he pours some acid to the ground. Anyways, after the mad scientist mocks him, a little fight scene happens. But dude, the Purple Sweater Guy is literally holding a gun to your face, so I think you should stop. But the mad scientist doesn't listen, so he gets shot, but that doesn't hurt him for some reason. Anyways, the mad scientist calls a monster, and the monster is here to attack. But never mind, Tim to the rescue. But anyways, then Tim punches the monster a bunch of times, which kills him. Dang, Tim. But the mad scientist ain't ready to quit yet, so he tries to fight. Anyways, Tim grabs a cup of acid and puts it on the scientist's face. Dang. Anyways, as the mad scientist is getting tortured, Tim and the Purple Sweater Guy escape. So yeah, that happened. Anyways, the zombie scientist tries to attack the group, but the Purple Sweater Guy shoots a zombie dead. Anyways, oh yeah, they were supposed to set up the bomb. And well, they're gonna do that, but first kill some zombie scientists. A zombie scientist attacks the Purple Sweater Guy, but then gets his head snapped by Tim. And well, that was just the beginning of many zombie scientist deaths. Anyways, you need to complete the obstacle course to get to the bomb. And hey, look, there's a zombie scientist waiting for you. Dang, Tim, I just wanted to say hello. Anyways, time for them to complete more of the obstacle course and defeat the zombie scientist. And it has the same fate as the last one. Anyways, time for them to complete more of the obstacle course and defeat the zombie. But now, it's time to set off the bombs.
I'm gonna tell everybody to leave city. And yeah, we're gonna, whenever we click this button, it's gonna set off the nuke.
Anyways, one phone call later, it's done. And now they have to... Oh, they have to sacrifice themselves to save the city. And I honestly forgot why they had to do this again, but, sad.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Dang. Anyways, the movie ends with one last news report about how they saved the city and stuff, of course. So, how many deaths did these experiments manage to get? Well, let's find out and get to the numbers. 12 people died in the experiment. 11 males and 1 female. Oh, and also 6 scientist zombies died. The award for the best human kill would go to the acid monster's death, cause dang. Oh, and if you're asking why I put the monster deaths as human deaths, well, from my understanding, they were humans before, so I just feel like I should put them there. Oh, and the award for the lamest human death will go to the cop, cause it was off screen. And the award for the best zombie scientist death will go to the zombie scientist death, cause it was the only zombie scientist death I liked. The award for the lamest zombie scientist death will go to the head snap death, cause it just didn't do anything for me. And that was the experiment, a pretty okay 8-book movie. Anyways, my name is Luigi, and this has been the Kill Count.